Where to next? I'll take you anywhere you want to go. I go where the science is, as you know. Well, lucky you, Dr. Anwar. Science is everywhere. Lucky me, indeed.
Do I have to be here for this?
Yeah, it's a tough life, buddy.
Just go pathfind.
Anything I can help with? What are your thoughts on the origin of the Angara? You're not the only one who's asked that. It's going around, people saying it's unnatural. Are biotics natural? What about space travel, painkillers, clothing, fire? All of it's made our lives better. Why would I draw the line at life creation tech? But what about the ethics of the entire thing? I'd say the act of creation itself is indifferent. The intention behind it is what matters. Create people so they can self-determine and live meaningful lives? Good. Make people to serve as slaves? Bad. Very, very bad. I don't know. It bothers me for some reason. It bothers a lot of people. And knowing the Scourge was a weapon meant to destroy the Jardin makes me wonder. Maybe someone out there really hated what the Jardin were doing. I should get back to things. Sounds good?
點解喺一個幾百年後嘅宇宙時代，即係原本 Mass Effect 係應該冇乜呢個基督教嘅出場嘅出場嘅機會。Sufi Laboratory 邊度嚟嘅？ 點解會有新 set 嘅呢個？又咪 Radiant 上？哦咁佢咁嗰段備註應該係 Sam 講，Sam 喺我睇個電郵之前已經睇晒啲電郵。我覺得佢同翻所有 NPC 講完嘢之後，咁就冇新嘢做啦。
What can I do for you?
I'll let you. Meridian was mind-blowing, right? But I was so worried I would lose you. Guess that comes with the territory when you kind of sort of love someone, huh? Takes more than that to get rid of me. Now, Helios will really... In some ways, I feel like our adventure is just beginning. Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later. You know it.
因為上次 crash 過嘅關係，我真係可以 save 幾多次就 save 幾多次。
Lexi, I hear Scott's back on his feet.
He's hobbling around. Nowhere near ready for the field. Think how much we'll get done with 2 riders? I can't wait to see Ephra's face when he learns there's another one.
Guess you prefer the Tempest to Meridian. Works for me. Meridian, at last. I've never been so scared a squatty wouldn't make it. But you always do. There's still so much to do. For the Nexus, the Angara... But not today. Today, we get to feel good about winning. See you later, Cora. Stay safe.
冇任何回答，過分。 啦3。係咪仲有啲新嘅色係係至少 Meridian 所在嗰個行星係俾佢。
So.
So,
Isn't this the best time to be alive? Yeah, I've decided it is.
or the best time to be awake, as the case may be.
No, awake and alive. Because if you weren't here, you'd be dead. Best time to be alive.
Yeah, though I don't know how we top this feeling. For now, maybe we don't have to. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong, darling one.
Hey, Ryder. Sorry again for that impact on Prodromos. I still owe you a proper sunset.
No rush, Costa. You know where I'll be.
No rush, Sarah. And no doubts.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
《始終個故事背景感覺太平凡，冇 Reaper 嗰種咁刺激嘅劇情。
I can't believe you picked a Solarian for ambassador. Really thought you had more sense than that, Ryder. Guess I'll stick around, but at this rate, who knows for how long?
Hail the Archon Killer. Now think before you risk your neck like that again. Our future baby needs both of his or her daddies. Yeah, I know. Risk away. Just try to be sensible, huh? Count on it.
You know, before we left for Meridian, I worried it would be yet another setback.
Good thing it was everything we wanted, and more.
You never really know with this remnant stuff. There are always surprises. But I'm sure it would have been fine in the end. The journey was long. Being with you made it worthwhile.
Một挑人應該係男女都可以供涼。
Woke up today and thought back to the search. And then I remembered it's over. It's really over. We did it.
I know what you mean. I don't want this high to go away.
I'm going to enjoy it for as long as it lasts before I settle down.
Settle down?
Yeah, now that we're back on track, I thought I'd maybe talk to a Nexus colonization expert. Get assigned to an outpost, start a farm or something. Who am I kidding? I love being on the ship. I'm staying here until you kick me off.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
呢個係咩嚟嘅？
Ready for more tests? Not again. Lexi, I'm fine.
Sit now, and I'll skip the blood work. Have you experienced any muscle spasms? Nosebleeds? Memory loss?
I feel like my normal self.
You haven't been normal since Habitat 7. Inhale. Exhale. You should know. Professor Hirik approached me about a transfer to the Nexus. Apparently my research on Ket anatomy has been useful to the militia.
Guess I'll be telling my next doctor about my abandonment issues.
I declined.
Really?
Didn't have a choice. No other doctor in the initiative would take you.
I'm lucky to have you here.
Yes, you are. But I'm pretty lucky too. Need something?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
冇 biotic 嘅人點對付 biotic 嘅？除咗用槍射死佢之外，齊尾啊！好似齊到，終於原來係結局之後先攞到嘅呢嚿。頂！依家船咁多不必要嘅重量，真唔明。雖然有 Mass Effect。
Hello, Sarah. Through Meridian, I gained insight into the Jardan, creators of the Remnant and the Angara. Meridian's code accounts for incredible potential and infinite diversity. They weren't achieved. No creator would be content.
You think the Jardan might come back?
Unknown. They abandoned a great work, which you have reinterpreted. Against significant odds, you are home.
Thanks. But what's a Pathfinder without their Sam?
Two halves of a whole. In a brief time, you have suffered, triumphed, and grown. You are a new iteration of yourself, respected and recognized. I have lived it with you. I see why the unknown beckons, what it means to prevail against it. This is how one's humanity is grown. I am glad to know.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
吓？有啲咁嘅嘢，我聽唔到任何音樂。我好細聲啊！點解？我就係覺得，呢個遊戲缺少咗呢段音樂。哇！好細聲喎，點解咁細聲？咪我嘅問題。Volume mixer 係啊，
Well, Ryder does lead us to interesting places.
Think there's anywhere more interesting than Meridian?
If there is, we'll find out. We're in stable orbit.
有冇其他地方俾我行打星球？係 update 過嘅呢個環境。兩間都係鋪頭。
Pathfinder. Sure, I have something.
Stay clear, Ryder.
Where did you get all this?
Pathfinder, work continues. It's like shoving an Asari 3-prong through a K-board, but it continues. Honestly, all this multi-species tech is a real bear to get together.
You can't do it?
Hell, yes, I can do it. Just making sure the boss knows I'm working hard.
What do you think Meridian needs from me?
Not Meridian. All of us. I know about the Sprog, Pathfinder. Find that kid, that's the future.
What have you learned about this world?
I've learned how much I don't know. Plugging into these systems is crazy. If your Sam wasn't parked here, I don't know what we'd do.
I'm providing everything I can to facilitate integration into the Meridian power structure.
Ugh. No word makes a tech pucker like integration.
What's your story, Hunter Carey?
Really, Pathfinder? That's the nice weather we're having of Andromeda. But I'm game. I was in the family business until Grandpa died. After that, all anyone cared about was how to split it up. I can skip uncomfortable Thanksgivings from anywhere, so I came here. Family, right?
That must have been hard on everyone.
That's no excuse. Everything's hard. It's all in how you deal. I'm here to build something. We all are. Thanks to you.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
左邊嗰幾個 notification 幾時先會消失嘅？
Perhaps we could exchange tech hacks sometime.
With you? The one who modded that cat rifle? Yeah, I think we've got stuff to talk about.
Hope. Hope is what built this despite impossible odds.
And trust? You took a big chance on us. On me.
Yes, I wouldn't be here seeing this if we hadn't opened our minds and hearts to each other. All of us.
Even for an Angara, you're one of a kind, Jal. Don't know if I'll ever get used to all the feelings.
Yes, you will. But only because you must.
Mapping request to outload. Reporting difficulty.
好多人喺度。
Always gonna be work to do, but the galaxy seems a lot friendlier these days. Glad I tied my anchor to your ship.
At least that makes one of us, old-timer.
Old-timer? I resemble that remark.
Good day, Pathfinder. You'll forgive me if I keep this brief. I am at capacity.
Is that good or bad?
Good, of course. We are beginning to deploy the main bays of the Hyperion. Expect to see a lot of new faces.
What do you think Meridian needs from me?
Not Meridian. The Sleepers. They need opportunity, and that comes from our ability to wake them. You carved a direct line through the Ket, but without resources, without Andromeda viability, we are still scrambling. It remains as it always has. Resources are the key to our future.
嗰部掃地機械人。
What have you learned about this world?
I'm afraid I have turned inward to focus on the Sleepers and our fallen Hyperion. I'm grateful that the Ark remains a part of our future. There's a heart to this vessel, this home.
How did you come to the initiative, Darla Vess Hyperion?
It is embarrassingly simple. I lived among the Quarians as a child. My parents were ambassadors to the migrant fleet. We lived as they did, in sterile conditions. I had my own envirosuit. I didn't touch soil for a decade. The promise of 600 years on the Hyperion? That wasn't foreboding at all. In fact, it was comforting.
I think many would prefer solid ground beneath their feet.
But thanks to you, we have both. I'm now living in a place that bridges technology and the natural, much like when I was a child. I love Meridian.
Another time.
Esu Salai, Pathfinder.
Sarah, picked a house yet?
What are you talking about, Costa?
A house, or apartment, I guess. They're planning the residential conversion. Pathfinder carries some weight. We could get a cozy place for two. Or, you know, more.
Assuming what you mean by more, how many are we talking?
I don't know. We need room for Drac, Jar. Little Suvi will need her own room soon.
You jackass.
Sorry. I freaked out when you called my bluff, and it wasn't one.
I was thought after.
Want to get a drink later?
Too bad.
Pathfinder Vigilant Hill.
Pathfinder, name's Jezra. Set up a little shop to protect your newbie to Frosties.
You don't look as wide-eyed as the other Meridian staff.
Left with the exiles, came back with the hopeful. You did that. Don't fuck it up. Store's open, Pathfinder. Enjoy.
我真係想整走嗰幾個 notification。
Viability is the key. It always has been.
咦？個光線好似改過嚟。
Welcome back, Sarah.
That's all for now.
Of course.
反而喺佢面前係冇嘢講，平時咁多嘢講。另一個 rider 係左邊。
Ryder.
Arc Hyperion. Departed Milky Way, please select a topic.
It's the Pathfinder. This place is amazing, Ryder. But Meridian is the
Never get
monument
sick of
Alec
this
Ryder
view.
would want.
I just realized we haven't decided where we're going to live.
You're right. How are we even supposed to pick? And what are the options? Where are we allowed to settle?
You're a writer. I'm sure someone would build you a floating castle somewhere if you really wanted one.
Floating castles, pff, overdone. A Pathfinder's home has to be cutting edge. Original.
Guess I'll have to think harder then. Because that's what I want in the end. That's what all of this was for. So we could build a home. Together.
I know. And it's not far away.
Keeping up your training shouldn't get soft. This place is great for a jog if you follow the equator. Like running up the longest wall in the galaxy. Want to try? I know, sweetheart. So you'll be there first thing tomorrow.
I saved a whole cluster. When do I get time off?
Sorry, they're calling us heroes. Heroes don't get to sleep in. Ryder, you have to promise me something.
What's that?
If you see me spending a ton of time here, please make me leave. I could blink and lose 20 years in a place like this.
Sorry.
No doubt I'll have other things for you to do.
You do know, you're the one person with the power to distract me from Meridian. Now go away. I've got more to do and ponder and figure out. A few of the others are talking about settling down, putting down roots. I like you and me, and a garden, but I like open skies and stopping bad guys too. Maybe I'm used to living in other people's houses. True enough. We all came for a new life. I just want to live mine out there a little longer. With you.
What do you want?
Something wrong?
Oh god, Pathfinder. This is small talk, isn't it? I'm sorry it takes a few moments to turn on my human face. What can I do for you?
What do you think Meridian needs from me?
Your job should be complete. Not to criticize your effort, but by the numbers, we were supposed to be beyond Pathfinders. In fact, we are in spectacular shape. Ark secured, outposts placed. Yes, we are approaching normality. Or perhaps normal is at least visible from here.
What have you learned about this world?
Have you seen the change in the remnant ships? They're doing things. They say it's automated maintenance. But 7 of the largest ships docked on the exterior, power dimmed, then they left. We lost them in the Scourge.
I'm pretty tired of surprises. Should we be worried?
There was a book I read as a teen, Clark, about first contact. But there was no contact. It was just a ship on its way somewhere else. It made me feel small. That I, and humanity, wasn't the center of everything. It was humbling, but comforting too. The 7 have done the same, but I'm not comforted. This place, Pathfinder, it's still bigger than us. Helios is still bigger.
How did you come to the initiative, Iora?
Pioneers come in many forms. To be the organizational foundation, the chief of operations on an Ark? How could I not come? Plus, I'm rather pleased my colonist ID is D46 Chicago.
The number of human chromosomes?
My hometown, but that's interesting too.
Another time.
Of course, Pathfinder.
There's hope in data. Always is. Nothing new, Pathfinder, but the Quarian Ark is out there. There's hope.
I don't know if I should have come.
呢個係
I left so much.
呢個係一個冇整出嚟嘅 DLC 嚟。
Ryder.
Laboratory 喺邊？
You're all booked for physicals. No excuses.
Are you?
Nexus。
I'll make sure it goes, Lexi. Thank you, Cora. You're up first, by the way.
冇留意佢哋講乜。
There's a new task because we hit 100% viability?
It is a significant milestone, Pathfinder. Preparations have been made for some time.
I need to know if there's another expectation because of this.
Updating objectives. You have a high priority destination.
At Habitat 7, what's going on?
I have been instructed to not reveal mission parameters. Don't be late, Pathfinder.
仲未完嘅，仲未完嘅。仲未完嘅呢個遊戲。定我 total hour 幾多啊？110個鐘。126，停。 好長啊。
Maybe Helios flora is more edible now, with Meridian active.
Not again.
I've seen reports of floral mare stems in plants that didn't have them before. This could be it.
If you do try them, make sure it's not before a long shift this time.
We're in stable orbit. Anomaly on sensors.
Really?
Probes launched. Anomaly found. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Cái 星系喺邊度？
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. I found something. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Anomaly found.
喺邊啊？呢個星系？係果然喺嗰度，97%。咁係所有星系睇晒，點解97%？Half of a hero. 真係新動畫。其實成件事係點發生嘅？點解 Hyperion 會飛咗去嗰度？點解會脱離咗 Nexus 嘅？咁點解 Nexus 會冇影響？
What's up?
Nothing. Just thought I'd look up my girl.
Your girl?
I meant, tough, accomplished person who just happens to like me, for some reason.
Better. Anyway, I'm just taking a breather out here. Ready to go when you are.
Welcome to... Don't I know you? Yes. Hi, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the next list.
Are you finding enough answers here? Or only questions?
So many questions. Lately, I've been looking at vids of Earth. It's a beautiful planet. And your cities look remarkable. London, Singapore, Vancouver. How do you feel now about leaving it behind for this?
It was hard, and still is sometimes. I like to look at the vids too. I'm glad we have them. I saw Big Ben as a kid once, and I can still show it to my kids one day.
That's a nice thought.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
In the year 2157, human explorers chanced upon a galactic gateway, leading to their first encounter with the Turians. Hostilities erupted. However, the governing body in the Milky Way, the Citadel, quickly intervened.
Tell me about
They brokered a
Pathfinders.
truce between Turians and humanity. Their antagonism faded, and within a few decades, the two species were allies. This outcome illustrates
How does
how
someone
Milky Way
usually
races
become a
believe a
Pathfinder?
peaceful solution can be found to even the most intractable disagreements.
If you're interested, submit your candidacy to the Pathfinder headquarters.
Tough job. Do Pathfinders have help?
Each Pathfinder has a team of talented specialists drawn from multiple backgrounds and species. If you see a Pathfinder on your travels, be sure to say hello.
Ice cream thing is.
Same as our ice drops, conceptually, but with different ingredients and
On behalf of
flavors.
the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of
First, I
people
worried
who
I
have
couldn't live
arrived
here.
from the Milky Way
Now
galaxy.
I worry I'll have to go home. I'm learning so much.
呢間房係咪有用咧？其實
Sarah, you gave me a fright. I wasn't expecting you. I must have lost track of time. I was just scanning Jardan prototypes for an interactive model I'm building for the team. Wait, stand here and I'll show you. It's not complete yet, but... Wow. You're looking at the building blocks of life in Helios. This is what I came here to find. And I've only just started. It's beautiful. Sorry, did you say something? I said, it's beautiful. You mean the display, right? The way your brain works, your ability to make sense of the most complex concepts, your love of science. To be honest, I'm a little jealous. You don't have to be. I love that we can argue about things and still be okay. Science is my calling and my passion, but you're my home. Lock the door. I know I said we should go out, but I want to stay here forever. I'd love nothing more than to stay here forever with you. I wish. The team might have something to say about that when they try to get in here. But I'll take this moment for as long as it lasts. Because it's perfect.
我用 mod 嘅話應該同 One Two Three 一樣，淨係可以攻略一個角色。我諗。
But distillation brings clarity. A complicated
乜連
form,
PB 你都喺度？
assuming its truest essence.
Complicated form, meaning body, personality, the whole point of the exercise?
Oh, you too. We're getting beer to celebrate, and that's an end to it.
I can't remember the last time I felt well enough for beer. Count me in.
Alright, I have to admit, the Nexus is a whole different place. There's energy in the air. People of all walks, Angara teaching what they know. It's kinda great.
It's nice to see you smiling.
We've come a long way. I wouldn't have been got dead here not long ago. Ready to shove off whenever you are, Ryder.
Mày đi qua ở đâu?
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? You made it back. You always come back. I was worried about you after the Ket attack.
I wasn't afraid of them, just afraid for you. Everything will change now. I want to start documenting Meridian, and I guess you'll be busy too.
Not everything will change. Not if we don't want it to.
Well then, we'll both have something to hold on to. Meridian. Now that's history in the making.
冇記得你講。我睇晒6間房未？咁6間房都有人數㗎。應該有一間係 Rider 嘅，但係我記憶中淨係開過5間房。
Ryder, You're so legend, there was a fight yesterday over who gets to write a song about you. I hear there's a verse about your stalwart and handsome team. That part's me, I'm pretty sure. We did it.
Yes, we did.
Good morning.
唔知幾時啊？唔知幾時 update 一次嘅呢度啲。
Hi.
Vehicle merge。唔知幾時 update 一次。Hyperion 唔喺度嘅而家，得兩個地方，所以。
on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas.
如果 Hyperion 上面有任務嘅話，咁咪做唔完。
The suspect's in custody.
Meridian secure, the Archon beaten. That's a damn good job, Ryder. Apex is planning a tribute.
A statue?
They don't do statues. Just hope it's a new victory cocktail and not a filthy marching song.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
我淨係睇緊啲新對白。
Minimum casualties. A good week.
Hi. How do you feel about me and your sister?
Wait, are you expecting me to do the whole if you hurt my sister, I'll diss your members thing? Psst. Vetra's an adult, even if she doesn't act it. She can do whomever she likes. But if I have to be serious, I'm happy. Watching out for me has been rough on her, and she never shows it.
I'll let you get back to work.
呢個世界有冇咁多 female Turian？
I can't believe he's not returning my calls. This story's gonna make him look terrible. What's up?
Talk to you later, Davis.
I'll be here.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
I can't be an exile. We can't do this.
Angry prison.
Welcome back, Sarah Ryder. With sorrow and pride, we honor the loss of Ark Natanis and continue welcoming her survivors. Please select a topic.
冇新嘢睇。我槍嗰條友成日都唔喺位度。
I'm worried about this place if they can't find you.
Then we defend the station. After all Drac did for you, you pick a Solarian ambassador and show us what you really think of the Krogan. Not sure we have much more to say to each other. Try not to die out there. Not sure we have much more to say to each other. Try not to die out there.
畫面都行埋。
Not right now, Pathfinder.
Mark Carchero advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
What do you want, Ryder? Shouldn't you be on Tan's lap or something?
Is this about my choice for ambassador?
You mean Tan's choice? I'm sorry.
This isn't bad or even complicating for the initiative. It's just... more. So, what can I do for you?
Director Addison.
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
我驚佢個 notification 又係唔會消失。
Good to see you.
Meridian is a signature victory. Your victory. Superbly done, Ryder.
Those Asari huntresses helped us out. Thank you.
Anytime, though I doubt we'll see another spectacle like that for a while.
因為永遠都見到你哋兩個喺度。
Good luck, Sarissa.
On to glory, Ryder.
你哋理論上應該同我一樣，係長年累月咁喺外面跑嚟跑去先啦。
Ryder, I hear I have you to blame for me being named interim ambassador to Helios.
To blame?
Tam thinks you can influence me in the role, but I'm used to dealing with bureaucrats. With the Archon defeated and the Initiative's dream beginning to take root, well, I'm just happy to be here.
Let yourself feel that. We all have cause for celebration.
Alec would be proud. His dream lives on in you, and thrives.
Nice talking with you, Reika.
I am at your disposal, Ryder.
Any logistics updates are due within
Hi,
the hour.
Ryder.
How are things going with Ark Lucinia?
The Asari seem happy just to be alive.
Ryder, I appreciate your good sense in backing Reika as ambassador.
You mean a Solarian, right?
Oh, the thought had not even occurred to me. Did you have some other business?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director
呢個聽到好似係所有人都憎佢，真係奇怪。Salarian 都冇乜好感呢條友。
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
終於消失咗咯，嗰兩個 notification。係嘅。 有咩人講嘢啊？呢度哦，地圖未撈，地圖碌未撈完。有咩重要嘅人？有咩重要嘅人值得講？好。
Thessalon, there will be cargo waiting for you on the way.
Let us know where to take it. We'll make it happen.
Excellent. Paran extends her appreciation and wishes you sunny skies.
Hello, Pathfinder. How can I help?
That's all for now.
Stars and skies protect you.
佢把聲有啲中性。冇咩講嘅話，我哋應該做埋最後嗰個任務咪算。誒？新擺設。Marketplace 冇咩，應該行過。
I received a briefing on the Rokar leader's death. Your decision to kill Aksul will complicate relations with our people.
Saving the birthplace of your civilization doesn't win me any points?
Of course. But Aksul's faction was founded on the belief that your people are aggressive. The Rokar have a martyr. Aksul is dead, but his name lives on. I will protect our alliance. I only ask that you not make it any harder for me.
Why didn't you tell me about Kadara Port when I first arrived?
I assumed you already knew. We didn't realize there was a difference between your exiles and the Initiative.
Fair enough.
As for Venturev, Ephra hid his betrayal from everyone. He'll answer for that.
Thanks for your time.
Ishari, Pathfinder.
I've had several complaints from Sorvis Lamp about his treatment on Aya.
The Pathfinder warned him to stop antagonizing the Angara. Would you have our plans damaged by the tantrums of one scientist?
Careful, Riala. Len is a valued member of our community. We'll discuss this later.
The Ambassador's messages are overflowing again.
Pathfinder, what can I do for you?
How did the Jardan factor into the new alliance?
Between you and I, we all stumbled onto something much bigger than us. We'll have to be even more careful. If these Jardan ever show up, we need a plan.
A plan?
What happens when they find someone new on their turf? They were formidable enough to create an entire civilized species. Not someone I want as an enemy.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Sorry 啲句子點解成日都係一樣？我諗係冇翻譯機嘅問題。翻譯機翻譯啊 ，sorry 嘅句子就係翻譯成咁。Terminal 嘅嘢一模一樣。
Ryder, some of the Angara know.
About the Jardan?
It's on their faces, like shock after an earthquake.
It's a big adjustment. They've proven themselves masters of adaptation.
Easy to say. Kind of changes everything, doesn't it?
The more time I spend on Aya, the more I like it. Only problem, it's too clean up here.
I think it's nice to be somewhere without dust or ash swirling around.
I'm not comfortable unless I'm bathing in dust or ash. Ryder.
呢度冇乜敵意喎，呢度。咁去睇埋術領、術論。有邊幾個地方有啲重要人物啊 ？Aladdin 都有嘅。唉，算啦，懶得去。懶得去。
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched.
This is one of the chosen data collection nav points. We should release a probe. We've arrived at a Scourge nav point appropriate for data collection.
因為後傳中嘅後傳，睇下做咩先。
So, back at Habitat 7. What am I supposed to see, and what's it got to do with 100% viability?
I'm getting initiative signals, magnetosphere charges, and atmosphere probes.
The vault here remains non-functional, but with 100% viability to invest, we've begun terraforming this world with initiative technology.
The good old-fashioned hard way. It'll eventually be a home too, thanks to you.
My father would like that.
There is one more item, Pathfinder. Opening channels to the Nexus, Meridian, Cordroma, Detail, Kavuni, New Tachanka, and Initiative allies. By unanimous vote, this world is to be renamed. Habitat 7 is now listed astronomically as Rider 1. Your world, Pathfinder. Their future.
可唔可以講落去咁？佢明明有一幅地圖人俾我玩，好鬼麻煩。Rider One 一幅地圖就俾我玩啦，唉。我諗做完剩低嗰啲任務會升到 level 28嘅，做埋呢堆之後。